Hello! I've recently seen an increased interest within the team for more weighted styled strength exercises, resistance training, and also an increased desire in variety of the strength routines we do. So I've gone ahead and made Strength V2. The idea behind this routine isn't necessarily to replace the original bulletproofing strength routine that we normally do, but just to give you another option for a different routine that you can work in if you're ever feeling like it. So these two are interchangeable when you see in your log a strength day. This routine is circuit based. That's kind of one of the major differences between this one and Strength V1. And what that allows us to do is kind of work in more weighted exercises. So if you want to build into doing more weighted style exercises, this is a great routine. This is also a great routine if you struggle with that original strength routine, with the amount of reps that we do in that one. You can do this routine unweighted, and it will kind of make it easier to build up into those higher reps in the original strength routine. I've also tried to make it kind of a choose your own adventure. So you'll notice that there's a lot of different variations on the exercises and a lot of exercises that you can swap in and out with each other. So you don't have to do all the exercises completely listed. You'll see a lot of oars up here, and you can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. And again, that's to give you more options for variety and for mixing it up week to week, or mixing up based off of what equipment you have available to you. So yeah, here's the routine, and now I'll take you through all the exercises. So for the first exercise in the circuit, we're going to want to pick an exercise that targets our quads. I'm going to demonstrate a couple here, but remember you only need to pick one. So this first one is a squat. I'm doing a goblet squat with a kettlebell here, but you can do any variation of a squat that you want. I'm trying to do really controlled movements and really trying to extend my hips at the end to recruit my glutes. Our next option for a quad exercise is going to be a backwards lunge. Again, we're all pretty familiar with these. Just trying to not let the knee in front get too far ahead of the toe on this one. Our next option is a curtsy lunge, and so this one will recruit your glutes a little bit more. This is actually a really good one to get in if you've been dealing with a bit of IT band pain. Next option we have are step-ups. Here I'm using a specific step-up box, but you can do these on stairs or a park bench. I've even done these on the lip of a bathtub, so there's a few ways to get this exercise in. For the next exercise in the circuit, we're going to want to pick a hamstring exercise. So this first option that I'm showing you here is a single leg RDL, just slowly lowering down and then rising back up, again trying to hinge at the hip at the end of the exercise. You can also do a regular RDL for this exercise. This will allow you to potentially do something with a little bit more weight, and again for this one really focusing on that hip hinge. Next option for hamstring exercise are hamstring sliders. So for these, you're just going to want to get yourself into a bridge and extend your legs and then pull them back. So this can be done with a specific slider tool or on hardwood with socks like I'm demonstrating here. To advance this, you can also do this with a weight, and this will make it a little bit more difficult. And if you want to advance it even further, you can do single leg hamstring sliders, which I really struggle with. So ignore the bad form that I'm demonstrating here. I just wanted to demonstrate what this exercise kinda should look like. For the next exercise in the circuit, we're going to be picking something that targets our hip flexors. So this first one I'm demonstrating is a banded knee drive. So just loop a fairly lightweight band in between your feet and then just drive your knee up, focusing on having good form, really dorsiflexing the ankle, and just slow and controlled movements again. If for whatever reason you don't have a band, you can also do knee drives with light weight. Again, same principle, same concept, just balancing a weight on the end of your knee. Just use your hand to keep it in place. Next, we're going to pick an exercise to target our lower legs. This first one I'm demonstrating here are single leg eccentric calf raises with a straight leg. This is going to target more of your gastroc. Here I'm doing it bracing myself with the side of the wall just to make it a little bit easier to see, but it'll be much easier if you face towards the wall. It'll kind of help with balance. You can kind of see me stumble here. The other option for lower leg exercise are single leg eccentric calf raises, but this time with a bent knee. This will recruit more your soleus and kind of strengthen that a little bit more. So if you're having soleus issues, I would definitely pick this one over the straight leg one. We're next going to choose a chest exercise to try to get a little bit of upper body work in. Here I've chosen push-ups, and for these, just try and have a straight back, good controlled movement. Our next option for chest exercise is going to be a chest press. So you can either do a dumbbell chest press like I'm demonstrating here, or you can do a chest press with barbell or a machine. Basically whatever you have available and whatever chest press you prefer. So for the last exercise of the circuit, you're going to do something that targets your back. So the first option here is just a pull-up. You can either do this as a regular pull-up or a chin-up, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Your next option here is some sort of row. So you can do a dumbbell row like I'm demonstrating here, or you can use a machine to do your row, or a barbell row. Again, whatever you have access to and whatever you prefer. And those are all the exercises in the routine. So in summary, each set you're going to do one quad exercise, one hamstring exercise, one hip flexor exercise, one lower leg exercise, one chest exercise, and then one back exercise. And then you're going to do 3 sets of that circuit. If you don't have access to weights for whatever reason, you can always do this routine unweighted. All the exercises can be done that way, or you could get creative and find other things to lift, like a dining room chair like I'm demonstrating here, or a backpack filled with books is another great option, or 2 milk cartons. Basically anything you have lying around can be used in this routine. If you have any questions about any of the exercises or anything about the routine, please feel free to reach out. If you're not one of my current athletes, you can go check out hellotorunning.com to learn more about my coaching, but also to find my contact info if you have any questions about the routine. You're free to reach out to me there as well. And with that, I'll leave you. Hope you enjoy the routine and keep being awesome.